Next importance is the aesthetic importance of biodiversity. Since each species and ecosystem adds to the richness and beauty of life on earth, so aesthetic means the beauty of nature, and this beauty enhance or it is a representation of our values, and this value is again appear through our actions. Now let me sum all the three things like richness and beauty. They enhance our values, and altogether they increase the aesthetic value of biodiversity. Now let me give one example. Aesthetic value of biodiversity means different fauna and flora found on the earth. They increase the beauty. For example, biodiversity hotspots. Hotspot means the biodiversity rich areas. They are the very good source of revenue, as well as they are the good spot for tourism, recreation, and they also attract people or the tourists to come for wildlife photography, camping, bird watching, and other activities which are based on nature. So, in a nutshell, we can say that biodiversity also enhance the aesthetic value, and it also increase the revenue sources, and also increase the beauty, also attract tourism. Next is the economical importance of biodiversity. In this section, we will learn how biodiversity is important as far as economical aspect is concerned. Now, food. First is the food. As we know that food is an important commodity provided by biodiversity, and both animals and plants product are utilized by human beings as a food material. Next is the medicine. Various plants and animals are the source of medicine. A very common example is penicillin. Penicillin is a very good antibiotic, very common antibiotic. It is derived from fungus, and the name of the fungus is Penicillium notatum. Next is the industry. Now, biodiversity provides variety of raw material. Raw material means the starting material or the crude material for industries like paper industry, cotton industry, rubber industry, timber industry, and a lot more. Next economical importance is in the sector of tourism and recreation. So it also enhance the aesthetic value. It also attract tourists and people for various activities related to the nature, and this type of economical concern also increase the revenue and generate employment. Next is the marine products. Marine product means related to the ocean, and since India has a rich marine biodiversity. Marine biodiversity means we have a variety of fauna and flora inside the sea, at the deep sea. So marine products, they have a great value in terms of food, medicines, and minerals. So we can say that biodiversity also enhance our economy. Now next is, let us discuss, we'll discuss the conservation of our genetic resources under 3 points. First is to preserve biodiversity. First is to preserve biodiversity. Basically, meaning of conservation, that in such a way, utilization of resources in such a way that they are not destroyed completely and can be further utilized by the future generation. So now in modern days, there are three objectives of conservation. First is to preserve biodiversity, because we know that the importance of biodiversity is very important for sustainable life. And second is to maintain essential ecological processes and life support system. We'll study this heading in our next class. And the third one is to ensure sustainable utilization of species and ecosystem. It means that when we conserve our genetic resource, it means we are conserving, we are ensuring our future generation, we are ensuring a sustainable utilization of species and ecosystem. So these three are the main points under the conserving our natural genetic resources. Now next is conserving our genetic resources. Main concept comes here, the in situ and ex situ conservation. Basically, before we go into detail, let me tell you something about the in situ and ex situ. Basically, in situ and ex situ is it is a Latin word. Situ means the place. In situ means the conservation inside their own habitat or the native place, and ex situ means the conservation of fauna and flora outside their natural habitat. In situ means conservation of fauna and flora inside their natural habitat, and the opposite is ex situ, where conservation occurs outside the natural habitat. So these two are the strategies to conserve our biodiversity, and we'll discuss in our upcoming classes.